All right, let's get straight on to it. What is inflammation? Is inflammation a disease, or is inflammation a symptom of a disease? So if you get a cut, so naturally your natural body's response would be to inflame, to keep the outside bacteria or invaders, foreign invaders that's coming from the outside, from getting inside your bloodstream. So your body's going to inflame to keep that stuff inside that one area until your white blood cells come to eat up all of this bacteria, and then later the skin is going to go down, the inflammation is going to go down. So as you can see, the inflammation went back down in this particular case. Say if you get an abscess in your mouth, inflammation again, inflames. Why? To keep that mucus inside that one area so it don't get inside your blood. And once you get rid of all of this stuff that's inside there, once you cleanse out that bacteria and that mucus that's inside that abscess, that inflammation is going to go back down again. So far we're seeing that inflammation is not a disease, but it is a symptom of a disease, or a symptom of things that's going on inside the body that's causing the inflammation to occur. So what is the difference between this type of inflammation and the inflammation that happens whenever you have arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, prostatitis, fibrositis, bronchitis, and so on and so forth? So whenever you see an itis at the end of a disease, that just means it's an inflammatory type of disease. That's all what the itis means. So we know that it deals with inflammation, but we got to ask ourselves, what is causing this inflammation to occur? Just like for the cut and for the abscess, we knew what the cause was of those inflammation, of that inflammation. And that was because of the mucus, the bacteria, having to stay outside of the body. The inflammation came up to keep that outside the body. So is there a difference? Is there really a big difference between that type of inflammation and the other inflammation that I just said with the rheumatoid arthritis? No, there is no difference. The only thing is that it's occurring on the inside of the body, and it's by what you are putting inside of your body. So what do I mean by that? The acids. They got two sides of chemistry. They got the acid side and then they got the alkaline side. Your body want to be on that neutral. So neutral, which is alkaline. So if you keep on eating acidic foods, and also eating foods that don't properly flow throughout your body, if you keep eating foods that constipate your body and make your lymphatic system stagnated and shut down your kidneys, which filters out waste and cleanses the blood and cleanses the lymphatic waste, the mucus, it filters all this stuff out. That's the job of the kidneys. But if you keep eating foods that shuts these things down, then guess what? Guess what's gonna happen? All of this waste, all of these mineral deposits, all of these toxins, all of this acid is all gonna stay inside of your body. All depending where it happens at, that's where they're gonna give you a certain itis, a certain disease that starts with itis. That ends with itis. Like bronchitis, prostatitis, fibrositis, you know what I'm saying, and so on. So with rheumatoid arthritis, so let's say all of these things gets caught up inside your joints. These mineral deposits get caught up inside your joints. The acids get caught up inside your joints, and so now you got a whole bunch of acids, you got a whole bunch of mineral deposits inside here, a whole bunch of toxins. inside here, just caught up inside. So what the body's going to do is it's going to send mucus there. It's going to send mucus there to try to alkaline things, because that's what mucus does. It's going to try to alkaline things. It's going to try to alkaline it to remove the acids out of there. But you still eating the same thing that you've been eating. You ain't never tried to change your diet. So guess what? Everything is still just piling up. Ain't nothing changing. Everything is still piling up on top of each other. Everything is still getting worse. So now you got mucus, you got acids, you got mineral deposits, and many other things caught up inside your joints. Okay, so now you just keep on doing the same thing. You keep on eating the same thing. Keep on eating acid foods. Keep on eating these things. Keep eating these things. Next thing you know, calcium comes in. Calcium is going to come in and try to do the same thing that the mucus did. But whenever calcium gets mixed in with the mucus, guess what it does? It calcifies things. It makes it hard. That's why like your bones is hard, because it got calcium in it. So now the calcium done went inside there also, and now that made your joints stiff. So it became calcified and became stiff now. So now you can't even move your arms like how you want to. Oh, it hurts now. You know what I'm saying? And then while you're trying to move them, now this hard rock crystallized mucus is scraping against your tissues inside your joints, and now it's damaging the tissues, of course. And guess what sets in? Inflammation. Inflammation sets in. So as we can see, inflammation again is not the problem. The problem was what? Your diet. That's the damn problem. Your diet is the problem. The acids was the problem. The constipating diet was the problem. You eating foods that keeps your body from successfully cleansing itself. The foods that you're supposed to eat is supposed to cleanse your body. It's supposed to cleanse your body. It's not supposed to shut things down. It's not supposed to stay inside of it. It's supposed to, your body's supposed to take the minerals, you know, pull the sugars from it and use it for energy. And that's that. It's not supposed to be just sitting inside your body, turning into mucus, turning into acids, and staying inside there and getting caught up inside these different parts, shutting down your organs and stuff. That's the problem. We do not look at the labels of the foods that we eating. We could be eating the worst things. We could be eating the worst chemicals ever. But we do not stop to look behind the label whenever we eating food. All we do is just put it in our mouth because it tastes good. But the taste, that's what's killing you. So the problem was not the inflammation. Remember, the inflammation is not the disease. The inflammation is the symptom of all of this other stuff that was going on before it. That's whenever the inflammation set in. So how do you remove the inflammation? You remove the acids. You start moving towards an alkaline diet. Start putting in foods that's going to flush your body out. Start flushing all of these toxins out of your body. Next thing you know, bam, the acids is out of this joint. Bam, the mucus, all of this excess mucus is out of this joint. The calcium is out of my joints now. The mineral deposits is out of my joint now. Now my joints can move. My fingers can move. My you know, I can move my knees the way I'm supposed to. I can move my body the way I'm supposed to, because my body is removing all of this waste that's inside of it. So on the next video, we're going to talk about herbs that's going to assist with removing this acids out of your body and calming down this inflammation also. But remember, first, before we start looking at inflammation, we must look at the acids. We must look at our diet. and then the inflammation is going to naturally go away. That's all it is to it. So it don't matter what type of so-called disease or inflammatory disease you are dealing with. It's really all the same thing. It's all of the same thing. Just like bronchitis, it's mucus that's inside of your bronchial tubes. So once you remove the mucus out of your bronchial tubes, the excess mucus inside of your bronchial tubes, then guess what? The inflammation is going to go down. Next thing you know, you won't have bronchitis no more. Same thing for all these other inflammatory diseases. It's all about what you're putting inside your body. Stop falling for the taste. It's not nobody else's fault but ours. We got to start being conscious about what we're doing. So in the next video, we're going to get into the herbs that's going to help assist with these things. And we're going to keep on moving from there. Peace.